It's Jackie!
And Alexis!
And welcome to our channel! So today we're here and we're going to be doing a Q&A.
We asked you guys to sign up on our social media and ask us 10 questions, and if we get 10 questions, we'll do it.
Okay, so our first question says,
How did you guys make it official?
how did we make it official?
I really don't know.
It just kind of happened, didn't it? I don't really
We weren't
understand.
like, hey, we're official. It was more like a, so, like, I really never had, like, a serious relationship ever. And, but, like, I always liked her since, like, 5th grade, because she was, like, new to our school in, like, 4th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4th grade. And then I remember her walking in 5th grade, though. I don't remember her in 4th grade. I remember her in 5th grade. And, yeah, I always thought she was really pretty. And then 8th grade is when I told her. And that summer, we got together. And then since, I've never had someone that's actually, like, perfect. So I was like, you know, don't mess this one up. That's kind of like what it was, right?
Yeah. But, like, this question is really confusing because it's like, how did we make it official? Like, to us being together, to us getting promise rings, like, you know?
Yeah. I think, like, we really were like, okay, this is for real, like, after 3 months. Could you say that?
Mm-hmm.
3-4 months, we're like, okay, this is real.
Because, how did we meet?
School. But we came
Yeah.
close because we had our social studies class together. And,
Yeah.
we'd always mess around and skip that class together.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Which, that's when I started catching feelings. Like, you know, you guys always have that crush, you know? And then you guys actually, like, catch feelings, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah. The first time we ever, like, actually talked in 8th grade was this one day, and she didn't come into social studies, and I was I was like, where's she at? And so I asked for a pass to go to the bathroom, and she's just sitting underneath the sink.
Don't say that!
Okay, so she was crying. She was crying. And I was like, oh, what's wrong? And she was like, no one's accepting me for who I am. And I was just sitting there on the bathroom floor with her, talking to her. And then a teacher walks in, and we were like,
Yeah.
time to go. Blast.
But the thing is, that's when I had feelings with her, and that's why I was, like, upset. And she was like, yeah, I used to think I was bisexual, but I'm not. And I was like,
Stop.
yeah, okay.
So our next question is, what made us fall in love with each other? It was honestly just her personality. Because, like, she was very outgoing in middle school. And, like, I don't know, we had so much in common. And we spent a lot of time in the bathroom skipping class and just doing whatever kids do.
And, okay, so I had this thing I thought was pretty smooth. I'd be like, oh, man, I have a headache, dude. Like,
Oh my gosh.
No. Like, I need something. And she'd be like, oh, it's okay. She'd be like, I'm like, yeah, I used to do that.
So, it was just that, and I have a thing for people with blue eyes, because, like, I wish I had them, because I got some ugly brown freaking, but, like, I don't know, she could do things that I couldn't at the time, and that's what you need, like,
Someone you can depend on.
because, like, if I can't do something and she can, then I can depend on her to do stuff that I can't. Like,
And I know it's bad to depend on people, but I depend on her for a lot of things.
whatever.
Alright, so our next question is, how did your parents react when you came out? Mine is kind of weird. So, my mom always joked around with me, like, when I was real little. saw my long hair, and I'd still wear dresses and stuff. She always dressed around how I was gay, you know. Which, it was, I get butthurt, of course. But one time, me and my mom were in the car, and she said something. I was like, what if I am? Like, being sassy. And she goes, you're not. I said, And then she said, Alexis. I said, what? And she goes, you're not gay. I said, yes, I am. And I turned away. And, like, it was like excuse me? Like, what did you say? Which my mom was not mean about it, you know? Like, my mom was actually...
She reacted better than...
My mom's my best friend, so it was understandable. But really, how I, like, actually came out, because after that, we never talked about, like, it was kind of like I was, like, it was like a joke or something. So, I wrote her a letter, which she still has, saying how I hope I'm not a disappointment, and please don't be mad, because at the time we were doing Bible study. I still want to do. I'm not saying don't do Bible study. That's my homie, okay? But but like, yeah, I wrote her a letter and I was like, please don't be disappointed in me, but I'm gay, you know. And every mother doesn't want their child to be gay. Of course, that's understandable. But she wasn't never mean to me. She was never mean. My mom was never ever mean.
You guys lost a bond for a little bit.
Yeah, we
though.
did. For a while, we kind of lost our bond for a little bit. Of course, we got her back. It was just like a month, maybe 2 weeks even, that we were just like distant and stuff. My mom would cry. I know she cried. Of course, my mom told my aunt, and my aunt's that kind of person that, like, you feel like you could kill someone and she's like, oh, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Everyone goes through phases where they're bad at people. And that's how she is. I love it, though. I love her to death. Soon everybody knew.
And that's when it went downhill.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not fun for a while.
Yeah.
With some family members, but now now my whole family's okay with it. If you guys want to call out to your parents, I mean,
it's okay. It is okay.
I mean, of course, it might be rough at first, but it's not like they'll always come around. I mean, your kid. You're their kid. They're gonna hate you because you're gay? No.
So, my coming out story. So, it was my birthday weekend. And me and this other girl shared the same birthdays, sort of. And we were on our way to Topeka to her uncle's house because we were going to go to a concert called Hailstorm. They're a band, kind of like rock-ish. Anyways, so when they picked me up from my mom, I texted her, and I was like, Mom, I'm gay, and me and Alexis are together, and yeah. And then my mom left me on red. And then my dad knew something was up. He just didn't want to admit it to himself.
He still calls me her friend, which I think is funny. I think it's funny.
Yeah. My dad kind of had a feeling, and I FaceTimed him one day when I was at my mom's. And he was like, because I asked if Alexis could come over. He was like, Jacqueline, what's the deal? Huh? I was like, I hid the phone away from my face so that way I wouldn't show him that I'm smiling. He was like, I was like, what? What do you mean? He was like, you know what I mean. And I was like, yes, Dad.
I like girls.
You already know how I feel about this and everything like that. And I was like, yeah, I know, but just don't hate me, because my dad is literally like my best friend.
And just so you guys know, we're at her dad's house right now, so obviously
Yeah.
I like him and he likes me, so.
Yeah. He's still coming around. Even my mom's still a little rough around the edges with the whole me and her thing. And so is my dad, but I don't know. I just kind of don't care what they think anymore. And I just do me.
So, our next question is...
When did we fall in love with each other. Not why, but when.
And that was in 8th grade over the summer. Because this is crazy. This is how it started. So, I was doing the dishes. She sent streaks out on Snapchat. And we lived close to each other.
Yeah, we lived, like, when we lived in where we did at the time, we only lived 2 miles apart.
Yeah, and so she was closer to me than her house. So I was like, hey, come get me.
I was at the car wash.
Yeah, and we weren't, like, best friends. We were just, like, friends. I was like, hey, can I come over? She's like, yeah, I can ask my mom. So her mom said yes, asked my mom. I begged her, and I begged her, and I begged her. She said yes. So I went over there, and we hung out, and I remember we jumped on a trampoline. Last question.
How do our parents feel about
Us. My Pepsi's gone today.
today?
My parents, my dad never made a big deal. Like I said, my parents are like really fine with it. Like, it's kind of like
Her parents treat me like their own kid. Literally.
Keep on going to go get a drink.
Like, I can walk up in that crib and be like, yo, or not even say anything. And they'd just be like, oh, hi. When'd
Yep.
you get here?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, by the way, while she's there, like, after she walks up, oh, she's spending the night. Is that okay? She's like, of course, I don't even have to ask.
Exactly.
Like, I can't believe you would even ask. But anyways, yeah, my parents are cool with it.
Today, my dad's cool with it. But at my mom and Brandon's house, my mom and stepdad's, it's still a little rough around the edges. But we're working there.
Okay. I hope you like our video, honey.
I hope you like a summer.
Yeah, so that was our first video, and yeah.
So, leave some comments or DM us on our Insta account about what our next video should be.
And we're thinking about doing a bunch of challenge videos.
Oh yeah, give us challenges. Alright, this
That's right.
is Jackie!
Hello,
And we'll be back.